We begin tonight with a weather impact alert. Strong storms hitting central Indiana tonight, sparking watches and warnings across our state. Southern Indiana taking the brunt of the action tonight. This is drone footage of the Clear Creek area, which is near Bloomington. And tonight, we can confirm at least 5 people were injured. You can see this widespread damage here. Now I want to show you some video taken at the Monroe County Airport. So here we've created a time lapse. That way you can see how this storm moved tonight. And we also saw enormous hail. Look at this. It caused damage in portions of Indiana. Thanks for inviting us in. It's now 11 o'clock on this Friday night. We've got live team coverage for you of these storms. Ashton Hackman is in Monroe County. We've got Logan Gay in Lawrence tonight. We're going to hear from both of them in a moment, but let's begin with Angela in the Weather Center. So what are you seeing, if anything, on radar?
Things are beginning to quiet down on radar, Scott, and that is good news after an active evening of severe weather. We were tracking these storms for several hours, and a couple things stand out from this storm report map. Just how many reports? Dozens of reports. Large hail, damaging wind. What also stands out, that long track tornado that did all of that damage that Scott just showed us in Monroe County near Clear Creek. We anticipate to see additional reports come in from the National Weather Service, and they'll be out to survey in the days to come as central Indiana cleans up from a night of severe storms. The good news, the storms are winding down and moving out. Unfortunately, the damage is left behind. We had a wind report gust of 75 miles per hour at the airport in Indianapolis, 63 mile per hour wind gust Mount Comfort, and 51 miles per hour in Frankfort. The threat of severe weather is over for now. However, we still have another weather system to track in the 7-day for next week. All
right, we'll get to you shortly, Angela's. Thanks. So as she showed us there, you saw lots of reports of damage from tonight's storms. One of the hardest hit areas tonight is Clear Creek, which is near Bloomington, and that's where Ashton Hackman is getting a firsthand look right now at the destruction. Ashton?
And we are here in south and west of Bloomington here in Monroe County. We're just now starting to get a look at some of the damage here. Take a look at this. We are along Old State Road 37. And this is probably some of the worst that we've seen in the county. We just heard an update from both Monroe County Sheriffs and Monroe County Fire. They've had 5 reported injuries so far, but really the damage is just now beginning to be assessed here in the county. Then across the street, we're told this was a temporary housing facility for several people. They have all been displaced. But again, no fatalities here in Monroe County. A lot of people are without power. At last check, there were at least 2,000 power outages from Duke Energy. You can see down Old State Road 37, crews are already hard at work beginning to put some of these power lines back together, but it could be quite some time into the night. The Red Cross has already been deployed, and for people that are experiencing being displaced like these locations here, you are able to contact the Red Cross national number, 1-800-RED Cross. They will help get you in contact with people who are on the ground here, boots on the ground in Bloomington. But obviously a very early start to some of the damage. The fire crews there are going to be out the rest of the night to get a secondary sweep. They've already cleared some of these locations, make sure there is no one inside that are injured. They're doing a second sweep to make sure there is no one that they might have missed and get a better look at some of the damage left behind. But again, the damage is really just now getting a first look here in Monroe County. Logan Gay is also taking a look at some of the damage. Logan, what have you been able to find?
Hey, Ashton, that's right. I'm actually in Lawrence on 48th and Richard Avenue, where a tree has fallen on this house behind me. If you take a look, you can see that it's surrounded by caution tape. And I know it's hard to see, but if you zoom in, you can see that there is a hole almost going completely through the middle of this home. Now, like I said, it is dark right now, but we do have video from what it looked like when there was still some daylight out. Check this out. You can see the tree on top of the home. You can see the heavy damage that it caused. All of this is just evidence of how powerful those winds were and how powerful powerful this storm was. Now, up until recently, back out here live, up until recently, we had not seen any movement in this home, but one of the people who lives in this home was just here a moment ago gathering some things. It looks like that they're probably staying somewhere else. Now, I did a drive around the neighborhood looking for any other damage, and I have not seen anything, any other damage, not like this. But I did notice that just feet away, almost a half a block away, there's a fire station in this neighborhood. So hopefully they were helpful to this family during their time of need. But again, Scott, I have not seen any other significant damage in this area. But if we do hear anything in the area or about this home, anything from the family, we will let you know.
All right,
Scott?
Logan Gay reporting live in Lawrence tonight. Thanks so much for that report. So tonight, thousands of Hoosiers are without power. I want to show you the numbers. Right now, more than 12,000 AES customers are in the dark. Duke Energy reporting more than 22,000 outages on this Friday night. And look, we couldn't cover these storms as extensively as we do without you. All night, we've gotten photos and videos shared with our newsroom from our viewers. These images are critical for our meteorologists and our crews who are out in the field. And look, we always want to make sure that you are safe when you're out there capturing these storms, but we do want to say thank you to you. So right now on WTHR.com, we've got a photo gallery of your submissions tonight. And anytime severe storms are here in central Indiana, you can stay up to date with our extended weather coverage over on WTHR Plus, because that's where you can find live Doppler 13 radar and our weather team who will be with you until the storms pass. Just download the free app to watch on your TV.